My name is Ellery Mercer and I'm studying at La Trobe University. The name of my research report was Equity in Criminal Penalty Fines, Victoria and Beyond.
Ellery was very thorough and looked far and wide for examples of varying fines around the world, and I was very impressed by the enthusiasm she also brought to the topic.
The key finding of this report is that there is improvement to be made in the equitable application of fines in Victoria.
Ellery pointed out that it's quite a bureaucratic business working out how much someone can pay, and there are simpler ways of doing it.
The recommendations in my report were threefold. First, that the existing work and development orders can be improved upon. Second, that proportional fines could be applied in Victoria.
In Finland, they've been doing this for 100 years, and for not so long in other European countries, even some states of the United States.
And finally, further emphasis on legal aid services in Victoria.
The important point is to avoid having fines that are so high that it's impossible for someone to pay, because then that becomes the government's problem.
I would recommend this parliamentary internship program as it's a really unique insight into the goings-on of Victorian Parliament.
I decided to take part because I know that having an extra set of eyes, having someone else do that research work that I otherwise wouldn't have time to do can only make my work better. That's me being selfish, but also I hope that they get to learn something more about state politics and the good that can be done for Victorians.
It was an extremely interesting process. I've also taken away an extreme appreciation for the effort that goes into providing such an internship program, both from the MP's perspective, from the Victorian Parliamentary Library, and from the academics that supported my learning process.
It's not often, I think, that a parliamentary intern can spend some hours doing some research and then see evidence of that in Victorian legislation just a few months later. And I think that in this case, Ellery can be very proud that that's exactly what was achieved.